We are breaking down PTE Reading Question 19, the Linda Finch passage, to show how a difficult fill-in-the-blank text becomes predictable once you know what to look for. Securing a 5 out of 5 score on this question relies on leveraging context clues and fixed collocations. Facing this entire passage at once can feel overwhelming, but we don't need to read it like a novel to find the answers. A perfect score depends on following the structural logic of the text, often bypassing the need for high-level vocabulary entirely. Isolate the first sentence. To solve blank 1, we start by looking at the words surrounding the gap. Check the prepositions immediately before and after the blank. We need a word that fits the phrase as a to. Now we can test the 4 options against that grammatical frame. Turbulence and history are grammatically incorrect here. Contribution fits the grammar, but contextually, Linda Finch is honoring an idol's spirit. That makes tribute the only logical fit. As a tribute to is a fixed collocation, a set of words that always travel together in English. In the next sentence, the text identifies the Lockheed Electra 10E. Resolving blank 2 requires basic real-world logic. The passage describes Linda Finch as an accomplished pilot. Since she is flying a historic route, we can eliminate vessel, which refers to water travel, as well as shuttle and rocket, which are used for spaceflight. Aircraft is the only option that aligns with the context of aviation. The fill-in-the-blank section tests these undeniable links, either through grammatical pairings or common-sense logic. We move to the third sentence to evaluate the options for blank 3. The missing verb must act upon the noun journey. We can discard acquire and obtain because a journey is an experience rather than a physical object you can take. Since the text explains she actually completed the flight, using anticipate is chronologically impossible. She made an attempt. This creates our second fixed collocation, attempt a journey. For blank 4, the options are ditched, settled, landed, and detoured. The phrase back at the Oakland airport provides the physical setting we need. Ditched implies crashing in water, while settled and detoured don't describe a standard arrival at an airport. Landed is the only word that describes an airplane reaching its destination. Identifying the primary noun, like journey or airport, acts as a filter that automatically removes incompatible verbs. The final sentence describes how children were able to follow the flight. Grammatically, we need an adverb to describe the manner or frequency of that action. We can eliminate education immediately because it's a noun, making it the wrong part of speech. Likely indicates probability, and gradually suggests slow change. Neither describes tracking a live flight on an interactive website. Daily fits perfectly, describing how the students monitored the flight throughout the 2.5-month trip. Identifying the required part of speech provides a mechanical way to cross out wrong answers, even when the vocabulary seems ambiguous. Here is the completed passage, with all 5 blanks resolved through structural analysis. The 2 most important phrases to remember from this text are as a tribute to and attempt a journey. Use physical settings, such as an airport, to eliminate verbs that don't fit the scene. Combine collocation study with context elimination for your next practice test to handle these reading passages with consistency.